Welcome to Franklin University's 167th Commencement Exercises. Franklin University is proud to present the Spring 2021 undergraduate degree candidates. Franklin University is also proud to present the Spring 2021 Doctor of Business Administration, Doctor of Healthcare Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Healthcare Administration, and Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, and Master of Arts degree candidates. Let the commencement exercises begin.
On behalf of the Franklin University Board of Trustees, I want to welcome our friends, alumni, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our new graduates. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to Franklin University's 167th commencement for Spring 2021. I greet you today with sincere congratulations. Tonight's ceremony is a unique gathering, necessitated by unique times. It's often said that challenge brings opportunity. If you're graduating tonight, you've overcome challenges. You've balanced family with careers and classwork. You may have even added the extra challenge of going remote for work and serving as teachers to your children, all while navigating a world shut down by this pandemic. Yet, you overcame. You persevered. You stayed the course, and in doing so, now have something more than a piece of parchment that says you have a degree. I was the first in my family to earn a college degree, and as I struggled through it, a friend told me something I will never forget. She said, "A degree is something you earn, something no one can ever take away from you." Think of it. You now have evidence of your tenacity to overcome, to find solutions, to achieve during a time when it would have been easy to step back. Today, you join those who have graduated before you. Alumni who are using the skills and critical thinking they developed at Franklin to help shape and reinvent our society with heads and hearts. The future is always uncertain, but we, who celebrate what you have done, are certain of one thing: you will play a role. You will move forward to help our world move forward. I'm sorry that we're not celebrating together today. Your class is a special one, marked by history like few others in Franklin's 119 years. And while we aren't standing shoulder to shoulder in the Columbus Convention Center where we typically meet, I know your instructors and all those you love are no less beaming with pride in you and in what you've achieved. I hope you wear these uncommon conditions as a badge of honor. You weren't promised this day. Many of you had to fight hard to earn it. Now it's yours. Use that same tenacity to help make a difference and build a better future than the one you thought was certain. Congratulations to you all. At this time, I would like to pause for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I would like to call upon Dr. Ellen O'Shaughnessy, Campus Ministry, Downtown Campus Ministry, for the invocation.
Students, soon to be graduates. The root of the word graduate is the Latin word gradus, step. So step up virtually or wherever your feet are on the ground. Step up and dance. Our Downtowners Campus Ministry met recently 2 weeks ago, socially distancing and wearing our masks at Dodge Park, overlooking the confluence of the Olentangy and the Scioto Rivers, with a view of this beautiful city of Columbus. An African-American graduate of this Franklin University stepped up and danced a prayerful African dance around our theme of the day that I invite you into, the prayer of Isaiah 43:19. Behold, I do something new in you. Do you not see it? You who are Christian, Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, Buddhist, Sikh, and all traditions and faith journeys, I invite you to listen together in prayer for the heartbeat of God and dance with hope and expectation of what is new. So let us pray. Living, loving God, present among us, God of our city, of our world, be with us as we desire to live out in hope for new life and joy. Be with us as we celebrate the achievements of these Franklin University students, soon to step up to become graduates, stars, the light of our hope and joy. Amen.
I now have the pleasure of introducing to you the president of Franklin University, Dr. David Decker.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Decker, and I am the president of Franklin University. It's a great pleasure for me to be here with you this evening and to celebrate the achievements and successes of the Franklin University graduating class of Spring 2021. Franklin University was founded in 1902 to provide high-quality, professionally oriented programs to students from all walks of life and all stages of life. Our goal is student success, both while students are enrolled at Franklin and also after they graduate. We want our students to be fully prepared for the challenges of the professions they pursue, and we want the knowledge that they gain in their Franklin classes and programs to be readily applicable knowledge that will enhance the success of our graduates and their employers. We are proud to have the opportunity to offer our programs to students like you, ambitious, talented, eager to assume greater responsibility, conscious of the need to balance life and work. Even though we can't be together in person tonight, I hope you'll find the virtual commencement that we have organized to be something that you will remember for a long time. As a symbol of your hard work and success, I send you my greetings and my sincere congratulations on your achievement. I would now like to introduce Dr. Cody Kienel, Dean of Franklin University's College of Arts, Sciences, and Technology.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Cody Kienel, and I have the honor to serve as the Dean of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Technology at Franklin University. Tonight, I have the pleasure of introducing you to our graduating student speaker for our Spring 2021 commencement ceremonies. Christopher Crawford came to Franklin with more than 20 years of experience as a production manager from multiple manufacturing companies where he has led and coached associates in continuous improvement activities to ensure safety, quality, and production goals are met or exceeded. Currently, he serves as the production department manager for Harbison Walter International in Chillicothe, Ohio. Following his graduation from Ohio University with a Bachelor's of Specialized Studies in Human Relations, Chris pursued and achieved multiple certifications from different analytics, software, and business companies, including Six Sigma Green Belt status. These experiences prompted him to further his education by pursuing his Master's of Science degree at Franklin University. Today, Chris has the distinction of being the first graduate of Franklin's new Master's degree program in Business Analytics. With this degree, Chris will be able to help organizations better embrace data and use that information to make important strategic decisions that will guide them into the future. Please join me in welcoming our graduating student speaker, Mr. Christopher Crawford.
Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, staff, administration, and guests. It is an honor and privilege to be here today as the student speaker for the 2021 Franklin University commencement. Thank you to Franklin University and the faculty for continuing our education amongst this pandemic. We've all made sacrifices, but we've reached our goal. We are graduates. A virtual commencement is nice for graduates like us that have many miles between us. We should be proud of our accomplishment. Many of us have families, jobs, and many other commitments, but we did it. People told me for years that I should get a master's degree, to which my reply was always, I've had all the school I can stand, I'm done. How things change. My perfectly healthy wife was diagnosed with ALS in 2011, passed away in 2017. My daughter was 13. Less than 2 years later, my plant, where I was operations manager, closed permanently. I decided to take a break from work, spend time with my daughter, and go back to school. I wanted to learn something new that would make me more marketable to employers and put me on a path to do something I really enjoy. I will now have a Master of Science in Business Analytics to add to my resume. One glaring difference between 20-year-old me and 50-year-old me is that I tried much harder and put a lot more effort into my classwork at 50 than I did at 20. Life tends to teach you to take advantage of opportunities. You know the old saying, if I knew then what I know now, my undergrad grades would have been much higher. This achievement feels amazing. We all have different stories to share. Let's use our experiences and education to make the world a better place. Be a contributor to society. Be a positive influence on a young person. I worked hard to make sure I set a good example for my daughter. Let's be a good example to all. I'm honored and humbled to have been chosen to represent the graduates and give this speech. Thank you for this opportunity. I wish you all the best of luck in all your endeavors.
Congratulations, Chris. Tonight, I also have the privilege to present to you the recipients of the Robert L. Bailey Teaching Awards. During each graduation, we recognize one outstanding undergraduate and graduate faculty member as nominated by you, the students, for the significant impact these faculty have made in your education. Your choice for the undergraduate Robert L. Bailey Teaching Award is Professor Bruce Stapleton. One of the educational foundations for Professor Stapleton and Franklin overall is the ability to integrate theory and practice so that students understand the complexities and value of both. Professor Stapleton does this exceedingly well by combining an MBA from the University of North Carolina at Charlotte and more than 30 years of executive marketing experience, including 16 years as a senior executive of a Fortune 500 IT company, as the founder of his own preventative health and wellness e-commerce company, and 15 years as the chief club and marketing officer for a major sports team. Professor Stapleton also has the distinction of being a member of the NCAA University of North Carolina at Charlotte basketball team that earned a spot in the Final Four by beating #1 nationally ranked Michigan, something I know the majority of our Ohio students will hold in high regard. All of these experiences have greatly benefited the numerous marketing and management students he has taught at Franklin University over the past 7 years, and provided him an opportunity to share his dynamic teaching style that leverages technology and innovative resources to provide a learning experience where students can be fully enveloped in their discipline. Please join me in congratulating Professor Bruce Stapleton.
Hi, my name is Bruce Stapleton. I'm an adjunct marketing professor and owner of a nonprofit strategic marketing agency named the Momentum Group. I'd like to thank the students that recommended me for the Bailey Award. You're the reason I enjoy teaching. I chose to teach at Franklin University because of the impact that I can have on future leaders and entrepreneurs. After spending 30 years as a senior marketing executive, I've seen the value of a good education and how passing on knowledge is a great contribution. I have the passion to mentor students through directly connecting what they're learning to how they can then take that new knowledge and improve their own lives and the world around them. I get excited every time I see one of my former students announce on LinkedIn that they've just received a promotion or a new career opportunity, or if they're building their own personal brand through postings that show their thought leadership. I get satisfaction knowing I was a part of their journey and success. So congratulations on finishing your degrees. The knowledge you now have is an asset that no one can take away from you. So don't hide it, use it, share it, and make the world a better place.
Your choice for the graduate Robert L. Bailey Teaching Award is Professor Annette Holzer. Professor Holzer has been a member of the accounting faculty for the past 7 years and currently oversees Franklin's curriculum related to tax and forensic accounting. Professor Holzer came to Franklin after completing the majority of an illustrious professional tax career, which culminated in the retirement as a partner in the tax practice at BDO, the largest independently owned accounting and management firm in Ohio and the 5th largest accounting firm in the world. Because of this fantastic career, Professor Holzer has been able to impart her more than 35 years of accounting knowledge through innovative curriculum design and teaching that includes lessons filled with real-world examples, case studies, and even gaming. Professor Holzer is also a previous recipient of the Robert L. Bailey Teaching Award, having received this honor in 2018 as well. These achievements speak to her greatest passion, which is giving back to a profession she loved by teaching and mentoring future accountants and consultants. Please join me in congratulating Professor Annette Holzer.
First and foremost, congratulations on reaching this first step toward a successful career. One of my greatest pleasures is seeing my students walk across this stage toward the next step in their life. I'm honored to have been part of that process for many of you and to be recognized for my efforts in doing something I dearly love, guiding students in that path. Kevin Hall, author of the book Aspire, wrote, "I believe that effective people are not problem-minded, they are opportunity-minded." You have taken that first step in taking advantage of the opportunity to earn your degree. Where to go from here? How do you succeed? First, it may sound like a cliche, and it is, but grab the brass ring. My greatest achievements were when I accepted a new challenge, especially if no one else had done it before. You can do it too. Just a week after our graduate individual tax accounting course was over, I got an email from a student. One of our last projects in that course was to write an IRS protest letter. She explained excitedly that she'd been given a protest letter at work to write. Since she'd already just experienced a similar project, she felt confident in taking on that challenge. It's situations like these that motivate me in my teaching. Henry Ford once said, "Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently." Remember this and don't be afraid to try new things. Secondly, embrace change. We've sure learned a lot about that this past year. It takes a lot more energy to fight change than to accept it as part of life and to use it to become better. Change is what makes life interesting and helps you to develop as a professional and as a person. Rhett Power of Power Coaching and Consulting says, embracing change in work and life is essential to growing as an individual and becoming a better person than who you were yesterday. It's no fun doing the same thing day after day. That's why you went through everything that you did to get here today. Finally, I found that to be successful, I had to be true to myself. Don't try to be someone else, and don't let others tell you what you should be. Satisfaction in your career will come when you follow your own moral compass to be the best person you can be. Only then can you look back on your career with satisfaction, knowing that you can be proud of what you did. Thank you, and congratulations again on this momentous day in your lives.
We now have the pleasure of awarding an honorary doctorate of community leadership to Judge Terry Jamieson. The Honorable Judge Jamieson was elected in November 2020 to the 10th District Court of Appeals. She is the third African American to serve in Franklin County's 218-year history. She served for 8 years in the Franklin County Court of Common Pleas, Division of Domestic Relations, Juvenile Branch. In that role, Judge Jamieson became increasingly aware of a number of individuals returning to her courtroom for failure to pay child support. Her innovative spirit led to the creation of the COMPASS program, a collaborative effort with the Child Support Enforcement Agency. The program, which has received local and national recognition, connects unemployed child support obligers with resources they need to become and remain employed. Judge Jamieson has earned the following degrees: Juris Doctor from Capital University and a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration from Franklin University. She and her husband, Ricardo Ty Gary, have a blended family of 3 sons, Tremaine, Demetrius, and Sean, and 8 grandchildren. Upon recommendation by the Honorary Degree Committee and Academic Committee, and upon approval of the Board of Trustees, and therefore by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Franklin University, I hereby confer upon Judge Terry Jamieson the Honorary Doctorate of Community Leadership with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
First, I'd like to say thank you to Dr. David Decker and Assistant Dean Dr. Chanel Jones for the invitation to be here. And I am so excited to be here at my alma mater. I'm a 2000 graduate of Franklin, and my degree has had a powerful influence in my life. And it doesn't even seem like it's been 21 years, but time stands still for no one. As I thought of what I would say to you today, I want to first congratulate you on your accomplishment. As in my own life, maybe some adversity brought you here to Franklin, or maybe it was your personal goal to complete your degree, or a promise you made to a parent. But whatever brought you here to this moment, celebrate it. I needed a support network. And now, as you congratulate yourself on being here to graduate, it's also a time to thank your support network that helped you, your spouse or significant other, your parents, your children, or that person who just helped you to stay motivated, without whom you would not have made it. The word commencement means to start, to launch, an origin or a dawning of a new day. And I want to use a profound quote from comedian Conan O'Brien that I believe fits the occasion. Conan so eloquently put it, "Today I tell you that whether you fear it or not, disappointment will come. The beauty is that through disappointment, you can gain clarity, and with clarity comes conviction and true originality." If you think you've had a rough time, imagine trying to be a stand-up comedian that no one thinks is funny. But you, on the other hand, you now have your degree, and it's time to move on past failures, past disappointments, and begin paving your own path when the typical career trajectory keeps changing. You now have the tools in your toolbox to make the changes you need to make to continue an upward trajectory towards success. When you decided to finish your degree, you imagined the good things that would come from your decision. It's time to commit to the change you envisioned to create a path to your own destiny. It's your chance to show everyone that you made it and that you have potential to be someone amazing and do great things in life. You are no longer bound by the dreaded words, "You're not qualified," "We chose someone with a degree," or "Your credentials weren't in order." You can now walk into a room with the assurance that you have everything you need to secure that long-awaited promotion, the loan to start your business because you now have the knowledge to write a business plan, or start your nonprofit agency to promote social justice. The landscape is continually changing, and when you do not adapt, you become extinct. But I have learned that you can, number one, both make ends meet and make a difference. Find what you love, and you will never work a day in your life. When I was in my business law class here at Franklin, I knew that I had found what I loved. I was challenged by the adjunct professor, Mr. Larry Faley, because he told me I would have to process differently to pursue law. We talked about that conversation not too long ago, and he and I remembered it when it occurred more than 20 years ago. Finding what I loved motivated me to keep going to school while working full-time to pursue my degree. Number two, knowledge applied is better than knowledge. Applied knowledge is distinguished from theoretical or abstract knowledge and implies practical use. You will apply the learning experience that you gained in the classroom, learning to be productive and use paid work experiences in a field related to your chosen academic path and career goals. You have gained knowledge that is critical to understanding. But if you never apply the knowledge that you have gained, you will remain the same. The only thing or person that can hold you in neutral is you. If you apply the knowledge you have gained, it will propel you into your dreams and what you envisioned for yourself. Number three, continue to sacrifice for what you desire in life. In fact, if made correctly, It is the sacrifices themselves that will give you the freedom to achieve your goals and dreams. These sacrifices can be broken down into two categories: material and social. You must be willing to sacrifice some material comforts to pursue your dreams. Our society's growing awakening to the fact that money does not buy happiness must be accompanied with the realization that sacrifices are inevitable in pursuit of real joy. I came face to face with this realization in 2000 when I decided to sell my highly lucrative insurance agency with one of the top insurance companies in the U.S. As a student at Franklin, I was untraditional, in my late 30s and early 40s, a single parent whose son also sacrificed. I had to sacrifice social events, school programs, and other involvement while I was attending classes because they weren't online when I was attending classes. Number 4, each of you has a purpose. Your life purpose consists of the central motivating aims of your life, the reasons you get up in the morning. Purpose can guide life decisions, influence behavior, shape goals, offer a sense of direction, and create meaning. For some people, purpose is connected to vocation, meaningful, satisfying work. For others, their purpose lies in their responsibilities to their families or friends. But whatever motivates you to purpose, find it to create meaning in your own life. I knew I had found my purpose when I entered Capital University Law School. I can tell you that motivated me to sell my business to go to law school. I went from earning money to living on a part-time job and student loans to cover education. After graduating law school, I practiced criminal law, and the adrenaline rush that you get when you're in trial for someone's freedom is exhilarating. Now that I have been successfully elected twice to the Domestic Relations and Juvenile Court of Franklin County Court of Common Pleas, and recently elected to the 10th District Court of Appeals in November of 2020, I know that I am truly walking in my purpose. I overcame my own doubts, other skepticism, and many other adversities in this journey to the bench. You have overcome your own failures, your own financial difficulties, your own grief, and maybe even personal illness to be where you sit today. And today begins the first day of the rest of your lives. You are equipped to meet every goal that you have. You've got this. I'm Judge Terry Jameson, and thank you for having me today.
Now it is time for us to turn our attention to you, the graduates. Degrees will be presented by Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Christopher Washington.
I will be presenting the candidates for the associate's, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. President Decker, I present 4 candidates for the degree Doctor of Business Administration, 1 candidate for the degree Doctor of Education in Organizational Leadership, 5 candidates for the degree Doctor of Healthcare Administration, 102 candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration, 28 candidates for the degree Master of Healthcare Administration, 11 candidates for the degree Master of Public Administration, 95 candidates for the degree Master of Science, 5 candidates for the degree Master of Arts, 375 candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, 4 candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing, 27 candidates for the degree Associate of Science, and 27 candidates for the degree Associate of Applied Science. I certify that these candidates have duly completed the course of study prescribed by the university and are recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree.
Thank you, Dr. Washington. Members of the class of Spring 2021, upon recommendation of the faculty and upon approval of the Board of Trustees, and therefore by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Franklin University, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Business Administration, Doctor of Healthcare Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Healthcare Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, Master of Arts, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, or Associate of Science, whichever applies, together with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And in witness whereof, I award you the diploma of Franklin University. While we're holding this ceremony virtually, I encourage those graduates with caps and gowns to please move your tassel to the left side of your cap.
Congratulations, my fellow alumni. As a proud Franklin graduate, it's my honor to welcome you to our Franklin University alumni family. This certainly isn't how any of us envisioned celebrating your special day. In fact, historically, this is the point in the ceremony where I announce that my speech is all that stands between you and your post-commencement celebrating. Therefore, the louder you clap and the more you laugh, the faster I'll get you out the door. However, as we've changed the format of this ceremony, I must also change my speech. These are unique times that require adaptive solutions. One thing that hasn't changed is that I'm honored to be able to share congratulations and my absolute admiration for all you've already accomplished. I applaud every one of you for making the adjustments you've had to make over the past months. You've met the challenge of adversity and understand firsthand that we are not the sole authors of our story. Many will be able to look back on this time and remember inconveniences and even boredom. Those individuals can count themselves lucky. Many more will know real hardship and fear. As a graduate of Franklin University, you are now a part of a global network of more than 50,000 Franklin alumni. Alumni who have served on the front lines of the pandemic, alumni who are helping to keep business and industry moving, and alumni who are rewriting the next chapter of our society's story. Today, you join this outstanding group of transformers. You stand uniquely poised to take advantage of the opportunity to lead and to guide the greatest return our society has experienced in recent history. You've already overcome so much to reach this milestone. I urge you to keep moving and to keep achieving. If you find you need help along the way, remember, today's celebration is a continuation, not the end of your Franklin experience. Your university and fellow alumni have much to offer you: professional development, networking opportunities, and the chance to continue your educational journey. In the same way, you have much to offer your alma mater. Your talents, experience, and insights are valued, and we hope you'll regularly share them with the rest of us. Stay connected to Franklin through Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and our online community. The entire Franklin family looks forward to sharing in your accomplishments, hearing your ideas, and working with you for many years to come. Today is your day to celebrate. Tomorrow, be sure to keep in touch.
On behalf of the university, we thank you for attending the 167th commencement exercise. Please rise for the benediction.
Congratulations, graduates. Listening to the heartbeat of God with you, we dance. May God always bless you and keep you, you who have made great sacrifices to this celebration today. Your virtues of goodness, perseverance through your course of academic pursuits give this amazingly graced Franklin University increased strength and purpose. May God's face shine upon you. May the wind be at your back with successful employment as you live out your talents and careers. May you be blessed with a sense of humor, resiliency, and comeback should you struggle and fail at something. May you be blessed with character that is long-lasting. And let us unite in this joy with family, friends, colleagues, your faculty, staff, administration, people all over our city, our world. Can we all step up to the call of racial unity, healing from COVID, from anxiety to peace of heart? May this university continue to be blessed with students like you who give it life and purpose. Amen. Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Namaste.